Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome to On the Open in Europe here at MarketStream.live. My name is Joseph Cusick from the Cusick Group, securities offered by MoneyBlock. This is where we take a look at all of the opening action that's occurring right now in Europe. And we want to start with the currency markets, and we're taking a look at the euro. The euro right now is trading right at almost break even, up a penny at 104.68. Taking a look at the FXE, which is the ETF that tracks the euro currency. You can see that it's trading right off of its lowest levels so far. We're going to watch this one very closely. It's going to be been a tight, quiet range right now. You can also see that in the pair as far as the euro over the US dollar. Again, basically trading flat at this juncture. Been in a range for the most part in the last two sessions. We're going to watch the currency markets, especially as we get closer to the House vote here in the United States on healthcare reform. We're also going to see what the ramifications are right now of two things. One is the horrible incident that happened in London, and the second thing is that now that the Brexit Article 50 trigger looks like it's going to be on the 29th, let's see if some volatility starts picking up in the currency markets. Taking a look at the overall market indices in, let's start in Germany. Germany right now is up 28, about almost 0.25% at 11,932.70. Notable here, it's starting to challenge its 20-day moving average. It's been waffling around in the last few sessions after the weakness that we've seen in the United States and after what's been going on in London, which the markets, by the way, I think responded very well to that horrific terrorist attack. But it's challenging 11,953. That's going to be a level that the bulls are going to want to see retaken and see momentum back into play. What's going to be driving that? Watch the consumer names. Watch also as the healthcare vote starts to, whether or not it happens today in the House, whether or not it gets passed immediately and it just goes to the Senate or it fails. That's going to impact also other components of Germany, specifically exporters, because based on the outcome of that healthcare reform, that's going to start setting the tone for all other reforms here in the United States. Most notably, we got to get some sort of idea of what our trade policies are going to be. Are we going to have the tax situation? Really, is what we're talking about. Whether it's going to be border taxes, tariffs, who knows? This healthcare reform has really kind of put the brakes on anything as far as moving to the upside or downside at this juncture. Taking a look at the UK, what's notable here in the UK is not only is the market down about 0.1%, down 9 points at 73.1550, but they reported retail sales and they were better than expected. As a matter of fact, the expectation was around 2.6%. It came in at 3.7%. That's up year over year. Last year in February, it was at 1%. So you're seeing a significant bump in retail sales. Consumer is strong in London. That's important. Strong consumer means strong domestic economy. As a matter of fact, as we had noted, if you take a look at the pound, the British pound is up about 10 cents today, 0.1% at 125. It is really trying to get some sort of breakout now. We'll see if it challenged its 20 and 50-day moving average, is held above there. Let's see if it gets some momentum, especially as we get closer to the Article 50 trigger looks like it's speculated to be on the 29th. France, flat. Not much going on in France right now. Up $1.30 at 49.9450. Actually just ticked down slightly, just right around this area break even. Still above the 20 and 50-day moving average. Consumer names are flat. Watch exporters. Financials a little bit mixed, especially since we are starting to see that the bond markets are mixed across Europe. If you take a look at the British 10-year, it's actually down ever so slightly, but still above its 20-day moving average. So the bulls are still in control as far as price action. Yields, that means, are either flat or down. You see that the French prices are up. We're going to watch the French bonds, especially as they get closer to the April 23rd first vote. They have a very contentious and hot presidential election going on there, and the German 10-year Bund. Watch this one closely. It's now challenging its 20 and its 50-day moving average as far as price is concerned. Now remember, if you see bond prices go up, that means yields are going down. That means that there could be some potential uncertainty or a safety trade that's starting to build. A break above this 98, basically the 98.65 level means that the bulls could, as far as the German Bunds, could be challenging that 99, 90 to 100 level, which we haven't seen basically since February, end of February of 2017. All right, folks, that is it right now for the opening action in Europe. Join me at 9:30 Eastern Time. I'm going to be talking about everything that's going on here in the U.S. markets. We'll see you then.